Yes, my dear students, today I am going to narrate you the story The Portrait of a Lady, written by Khushwant Singh. In this story, the writer is describing his bond with his grandmother. As the name is showing to us, the portrait of a lady means the description of the character of a lady is given to us who was grandmother of Khushwant Singh. Khushwant Singh, who was living with his grandmother in the village in his young age, and at that time his parents, both mother and father, they were shifted to the city, and they were shifted to city just to earn money to get a better life. And at that time when he was with his grandmother, he used to heard about her that she was very pretty, she was very beautiful in her young age, but it was difficult for him to keep this in his mind and believe that his mother was ever young and she was married to a handsome man. It was also not easy for the belief for Khushwant Singh, because for him she can never be married, she can never be have a husband, she can never be have a children. But he was expecting that she is born with the grandchildren, she can have that. So time is flying, and he was also sharing a very good bond with his grandmother. Now, what's the changes there? When he was young, at that time when he was in the village, he was going to a school, and his grandmother, she used to wake him up and she was preparing the meals for him, and she was accompanying him to the school. The school was attached to a temple. Throughout the day when the Khushwant Singh he was in that school, the grandmother, she used to sit in that temple and she was reading the scriptures. And on their way back from the school, what she used to do, she was having the stale chapatis with her, and she used to feed the dogs who were coming across on their way, and every day she was having the same routine. Time was passing on, but one day what happened, that there was a call from the parents. They came to that village, and they decided that we are shifting to the city. That was a turning point in the relationship of Khushwant Singh and his grandmother, because what happened there in city, Khushwant Singh was getting admitted in a English medium school. So what was the change there when Khushwant Singh got admitted in English medium school? So definitely the learning would be totally different there. Yes, it was there. He was being taught science there, and the music was there, and there was no education given regarding the God and the scriptures there. So grandmother was a little bit upset that why they are not giving all this education there. So a gap started there. And what was the routine of grandmother now? Every day, because in city it was not possible to get dogs, right? And she was not moving out of the house, so she was having one habit. Now she made the sparrows as the friends, and she had made it the habit. Every day she was feeding the sparrows. So she was accompanying them and she was enjoying their company. The time is passing on, the school is over. Now a turning point is there. And what is that major turning point was Khushwant Singh. Now he was supposed to shift to abroad for the higher studies. And when this decision was being taken, at that time Khushwant Singh was thinking, oh, my grandmother would be very upset. Now what would she do? And definitely she is going to cry a lot, but it's a very strange thing that happened there. Grandmother was not upset, she was not crying, even she went to the airport and just to say a goodbye to him. And at that time Khushwant Singh is saying, as per given in the story, that I was totally shocked and by seeing that attitude of my grandmother, and I was thinking that that is the last physical attraction with my grandmother. Now after that I'm not going to have that bond, because that separation which was coming in their relation, that was coming in the mind of Khushwant Singh. Time is flying. After 5 years, when he comes back to the city, at that time his grandmother was there. Okay, health issues was going on, but she was very happy, and everybody was worried about her that she is not taking care of her health, and everybody was giving a number of solutions to her, and the suggestions were coming out, but she was not paying attention to anyone. And she has made a habit at the time when Khushwant Singh was abroad. And what was that habit there? She was praying throughout the day, and she was usually spending her time in feeding the sparrows and sitting beside the balcony, and they were talking to each other. So the boy, that was totally a shocking thing. When he came back, she was sitting and she welcomed, and after that she called some ladies from the neighborhood, and in the evening she was playing the drum and she was just singing the songs, and it was like that a warrior has come from a war, and everybody was totally surprised and shocked. But after that, everybody was asking her to stop it, but she was not doing right. And after that, what was the change there? That was miraculous, because after one day her health started deteriorating. Doctor was called, and according to doctor she would survive, but in the heart, deep heart, grandmother knew it that her end was near, and she stopped talking to everybody. And throughout that time she was just worshipping and she was praying the beads, and time was passing on. And within 1 or 2 or 3 days after that, grandmother expired. When she was dead, everybody mourned, everybody cried. And after that, for the funeral, right, when they went to her room, they gave a red color cloth on her. That was the custom of their family. They covered the body with a red cloth, and when they entered the room just to take her for the funeral ceremonies and cremation was to be done, what they saw that the thousands of sparrows, they were sitting beside her from veranda to balcony, that was covered with the sparrows, and they all were crying. They all were feeling very bad that their friend has gone. It was shocking for the author's mother. What happened after that? Strange. When it was done, she came back, family was there, still the sparrows were sitting there, and mother felt pity on the sparrows and she fed them with the bites, right? But the sparrows didn't eat even a single piece of chapati, and everybody was totally shocked to see this. And this is all about it. One more thing is missing, I'll let you know. Yes. And after that, when they all were sitting, what they saw, that the sparrows flew away silently, and after that they never saw the sparrows in the balcony to get the food. So in the complete story, it is shown to us that how a bond of a grandmother with his grandson started from the early childhood to the time when he was grown up, from the village to city and city to abroad. What were the changes, and how that old lady gracefully played her role in the life of his grandson, that was Khushwant Singh. That is all for this story. Thanks you, Whitney, and I hope if you need anything else, you will get it soon.